Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Myself Shivaprasad. I hope you are all doing great. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to tap the bell icon so that you won't miss any notifications from my end. Without further delay, let's get into today's video. Today we are going to solve a medium level problem. The title is number of subarrays of size k and average greater than or equal to threshold. So let me explain the problem statement. We will be given this input array. Okay, so we are given a k, we are given a k followed by a threshold. So if you look at the first example, the k is 3, the threshold is 4. K is 3, threshold is 4. The goal is in this input array, we need to find a subarray of size k. Okay, so let's assume we are taking this one 2 comma 2 comma 2, and we need to tell if the average of these elements, that means 2 plus 2 plus 2 divided by 3, is greater than or equal to threshold. That is nothing but this is 4. So 6 divided by 3 gives me 2. 2 greater than 4 is not. So if the average of the subarray of size k is greater than or equal to threshold, we need to take that into the consideration, and at the end we need to return the total subarrays who satisfies this condition. If you look at here, so 222, let me go and see here. So the next subarray is going to be this, the output is going to be still same. The next subarray is going to be this 2 comma 2 comma 5, the sum is 9. 9 divided by 3, which is 3, not equal to, it is not greater than or equal to 4. Then I come to 5 5, the next subarray, this one, 2 5 5, which returns me sum 12. 12 divided by 3, which is nothing but 4. Yeah, this is greater than or equal to 1, so the count is 1 now. Then I'm taking 3 5s, 5 5 5, this also satisfy our condition, then the count is going to be 2. Then I'll take this last one, 5 5 8, this also satisfies our condition, then count is going to be 3. So at the end we just need to return the count, that means the number of subarrays who satisfies this condition. Sorry, a small mistake, and greater, yeah, sorry, it's greater than equal to threshold only. Okay, so that's all the problem statement. Let's see how we can solve this problem. So this is input array, as we know, 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 5 comma 5 comma 5 comma 8. Okay, so the naive approach can be, okay, we can start from here, assume this is I. Okay, so then we can have a j will run till I plus k. Okay, starting from sorry, I. So it is going to be something like this. So for I equals 0, I less than, if length is n minus k. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, n is 7, so k is 3. Okay, 7 minus 3, that is nothing but 4. We need to stand at fourth index, that is nothing but this. Okay, so I less than or equal to n minus k, then I plus plus. Inside this, then I start j. Okay, so j is going to be I plus 1 and j less than I plus k and j plus plus. So what is going to happen when I add here, j is going to be here. Okay, then I'm going to sum AR of if array name is ARR, so I'm going to sum ARR of I plus whatever going to be j values. Okay, ARR of j comma j plus 1, whatever, until this condition satisfies. So assume I'm taking a variable sum is equals to here, so initially I'm assigning ARR of I to this. Okay, then going forward, sum plus equal to ARR of j. So what happens here, let's try to understand. So when I equals 0, the sum is going to be 2. then j comes here, j goes to I plus 1, that is nothing but 1. Is 1 less than I plus 3? What is I? 0 plus k. K is what? 3. 0 plus 3, 3. So 1 less than 3, condition satisfied. Then I will come here, sum is equals to sum plus AR of j. What is AR of j? 2. So 2 plus 2. Okay. Then j incremented, j2. 2 less than 3, condition satisfies. What is ARR of j? Again 2. Okay. Then j incremented, j now become 3. So 3 less than 3, condition fails. Okay. So once you get this subarray, okay, and after closing this, you can check this, like if some mod, what I can say, k is equal to greater than or equal to threshold, I'm denoting with 3 t, then you can increment. But try to understand what's the drawback with this approach. Okay. So if there are n elements, okay, so the outer loop is going to run n, okay, n minus k, I mean to say, then the inner loop is going to run k times. So this is nothing but big O of k into n time complexity, right? So this is something which is more, okay, so sometimes you get a time limit exception. So how we can, what I can say, optimize this one. Okay, now try to understand this one. So 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 5 comma 5 comma 8, right? So what initially I'm going to do is, so we all know, right? So if this is k size, okay, if one subarray is this, so what is the next subarray? The next subarray is going to be this. So can you spot a difference between the first subarray, second subarray? The only difference is when we are looking at second subarray, we are removing this first element, we are adding this element. The same applies to here also. When we are at this subarray, we don't want this, we need this. So we are doing one addition and one removal, right? So removal is going to be the previous element, addition is going to be the next element. So we are going to do this operation only, right? So can we say this is a variant of sliding window algorithm? Yeah, of course. Now let's try to solve this problem. So first what I'm going to do here is, so I start from I equals 0 and I go till I less than k and I plus plus. So first, I will go to find first subarray. Okay, because if I know the first subarray, then it is going to be easy, what I can say, to know the next subarrays. So first I'm going to do for first subarray. So the sum is going to be 6. 6 divided by 3, that is nothing but k, is equal to, which is not greater than or equal to threshold. So assume threshold t is 4, k is 3. So this condition not satisfied. Then what I'm going to do here is, I start from I equal to k, okay, because I iterated 3 till I less than k, that means second index. Then I'm going to start at third index, this, till I less than length, then I plus plus. So going forward, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to remove this and I'm going to add this and I'm going to check whether that satisfies condition. How I can remove this? So let's assume if my sum is 6, okay, in the first subarray finding, okay. So what is this subarray sum? Is 9. How I can get 9? So what I can do? 6 minus, observe carefully, 6 minus 2, that is nothing but this, plus this 5. What it returns me? 6 minus 2, 4, plus 5, it returns me 9. But how you exactly do this operation? So if you are at this position, observe carefully, if you are at kth position, what all you need to do? What all you need to do? You need to do k minus what? If your k is 3, so sum is going to be, okay, whatever you are getting sum here, sum is going to be sum minus, you need to remove the 0th index, right? So how you are going to remove the 0th index? It's too simple, right? So nums of I minus k, right? If you do this, so in this case I is 3, k is also 3, 3 minus 3, that is nothing but 0, that is nothing but this variable, I mean this element. Then sum is going to be what? After executing this statement, it is going to be 4. And after completing that, then sum is equals to sum plus nums of I. Nums of I is nothing but 5. Then after completing these two statements, the sum value is going to be 9. Then I can check this condition like whether the average is greater than or equal to. Okay. So now let's try to understand this finally. So assume I am at this position. Okay. Where I equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I equal to 4. Can we apply this? So when we are here, that means what we need to remove? We need to remove this, right? So that we can take this. Oh, sorry, we need to remove this so that we can take this this part. So let's see when I'm at this. So what I'm doing is nums of I minus k, that is nothing but 4 minus 3, that is nothing but 1. So I am deleting this. Okay, then I am adding this so that 2 plus 5 plus 5 is going to be my new subarray. So try to understand in this way. Okay, so what every time I'm doing is I'm removing the previous element and I'm adding the current element to the sum so that I can know whether that particular subarray is going to satisfy my condition or not. Okay, that's all what I'm doing. If you don't understand, please let me know in the comment section. I will be happy to answer you. So what is the time complexity? So you are going to iterate through this array only once. In first you are going to do from 0 to k, then k to n, that is nothing but 0 to n only. So you are iterating only one time, that is nothing but big O of n time complexity. So the space complexity is going to be big O of 1 only because we are not taking any additional data structure. Of course, we have this constant variable, so that does not count. So the space complexity is going to be big O of 1. I hope you got this. So without further delay, let's get into the coding part. Now I'm here. So as I'm saying, I'm going to take a variable sum is equals to 0. Then I'm going to iterate through the first subarray, that is nothing but for I equals 0, I less than k, I plus plus. Sum is equals to sum plus what is the array name? Yeah, ARR of I. So I done with my first subarray. Okay, I need a variable, right? So count equal to initially 0. So if whatever sum I got divided by k is greater than or equal to threshold, the spelling correct? Yeah. If this is the case, then count plus 0. That means first subarray itself is satisfying our condition. Okay. Then I'm going to iterate through for int j equal to k, j less than n, j plus plus. So every time what I'm going to do is sum is equals to sum minus ARR of j minus k. Okay. Then sum plus equal to ARR of j. Okay. Then I check this condition. If sum divided by k is greater than or equal to threshold, then simply increment the count and then just return this count. Let's give a try to see whether it's working. Yeah, n is not there. It's going to be ARR.len. Yeah. Yeah, it worked in this case. So let's give another try with another test case. This is another input array where k is remains same but threshold is 5. So the output expected is 6. Yeah, great. Let's give a submit. Yeah, you see it got submitted successfully. That's all for this video. I hope you learned something new today. If you like my content, please do subscribe and don't forget to tap the bell icon. I will meet you in the next video. Thanks a lot.